Aubrey Plaza owes her entire career to none other than Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino. But what's the deal with these two? Are they locking eyes behind cameras, or is it just strictly a friendship free of any unrequited feelings? Curious to find out more about the relationship between Aubrey Plaza and Donald Glover? Stay with us at the very end of the video then. Parks and Recreation fans who love Aubrey Plaza's role as April Ludgate in the infamous series have nobody but Donald Glover to thank. Donald was her gateway in acquiring the three most important roles, all of which skyrocketed her career and gave her the stardom she enjoys today. In an interview with Movie Maker magazine, she mentioned how her friendship with the artist formerly known as Childish Gambino is the most pivotal relationship of her life, as everything keeps going on back to him for some reason. One brief look at her career will tell you that Aubrey's big breaks have major links to the presence of Donald Glover in her life. But there might just be something more to their relationship than they let on. A few years ago, before Aubrey hit the jackpot, she and Donald Glover starred in an R-rated hot steamy movie where the two shared an intense kiss on screen. That was Aubrey's first screen kiss ever. Donald was a co-writer on that film, so do you think he might have got something to do with incorporating that scene there? Well, we can't say for sure, but rumors have it that things weren't awkward while filming because the two had been classmates at NYU and knew each other long enough to not let professional life get in the way of personal ones. This wasn't the first time Donald and Aubrey had the pleasure of playing alongside each other. They had quite a bit of theatrical experience underneath their belt too, as the two were signed in under the Upright Citizen Brigade Theater, specializing in producing improv and sketchy comedies. Her work in the theater was the only comedic experience she had that landed her the role of Kelly in Mystery Teams, one of the biggest initial big breaks of her career. Oh, and do you remember Funny People, the Judd Apatow comedy that did numbers back in 2009? Rumors have it that Donald might have had a huge role to play in Aubrey getting a callback from the movie's producers. Turns out they had caught a glimpse of her 5-minute performance at his stand-up show in Long Island City. Donald was kind enough to give up the stage, and the video recording somehow reached the studio, which made her land a major role alongside veterans like Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen. Who knew the nerdy girl in glasses telling jokes at a newbie stand-up show would go on to play the iconic Julie Powers in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? Even before landing huge bucks, Donald used to help Aubrey prepare for small auditions, even made her practice her stand-up jokes over and over again. Do you know how her audition tape for Funny People came in to begin? Well, Aubrey and Donald were up all night shooting the tape in a hardware store. Not only did they help her film it, but he even practiced some of her lines alongside her and even took care of the equipment and lights. Now that's a friendship everyone needs in their life. And just like that, Aubrey packed her bags and was off to LA before we even knew it. She might not have been familiar with the shooting process or the filming specifics, but she took the leap and look where that got her. She left to audition for the movie and did so well that she was offered to play the audition for April Ludgate in Parks and Rec, where she clearly smashed. Her life turned around in a matter of a single week as she booked all her major roles within 7 days of stepping foot in LA. She explained this sentiment by saying, "There were very big things to when I got nothing." And the best part is how Donald was there backing her up all along when she was even just another aspiring theater artist awaiting for her big break. The funny thing is that Aubrey was so clueless while auditioning for Scott Pilgrim that she didn't even know that the man sitting in front of her was none other than the esteemed director Edgar Wright. When he asked if she knew who he was, her reply was, "I don't know, I thought you were like the casting person." Imagine saying that to Edgar's face. I don't know about you guys, but I pissed my pants right after. So to the answer that question asked in the beginning, nope, Aubrey and Donald are unfortunately not dating. But they are very close friends who stuck with each other through thick and thin, and that's something quite special right there, isn't it? And that's all from our side today. We'll see you guys in another video. Until then, take care, and goodbye.